I stole a bundle of cash at the teller when making a deposit. When I was a teen, I was sent to the bank to make a deposit for my dad. I had a bag so I was asked to see a teller inside. There were no security cameras there. She counts all the bundles. Walks in to get something I can't remember what. I slipped my hand in. Took a bundle and put it in my shorts. I still don't know how I came out if the bank alive. I've never told anyone this, but I balled with that money. As an ex-bank teller, that would be a miserable day. Tears of joy. I remember once when I had to stay for hours after my shift going through reports to find $35. Tears of joy. I was ready to just pay it so I could go the fuck home. There were no cameras at the bank. Long-time teller here. While what you did was shitty, it still falls on the teller. Once counted and verified, it should have never left her possession. Look at this guy, with a father. The teller paid for your heist. Long time ago, my wife handed me a check while in the bank doing another transaction. It was some kind of refund check, I believe. I walked outside and handed it to her and she freaked. The check was for paying off furniture early and was interest owed. It was for about 3.26 or something, but the teller handed me 326.00. We went back inside and you should have seen her face when she found out. This was back in the 80s. How much was it? I'm annoyed that you lack regret. Unless bald means regret, but I kinda don't think so. I love going straight to the comments section and seeing a bunch of keyboard warriors on their moral high horses casting judgment. You made a worker to pay for your crime. You were a little cunt. Damn. Doesn't speak well to your character at all. Hope you've changed. Cameras probably proved you did it eventually, at least that the tellers were innocent. Bro, I once stole some money. Bro, listen, I robbed a bank. Bro, how much did you take from what was deposited? There's always cameras, especially when you don't think there are. Theft is theft. This must have been a few decades ago when there weren't cameras everywhere. I'm sure we've all stole sometime in our life. It's a rush in the moment. Bootlicking dipshits in here mad. Someone stole from a bank. Lol, did you forget people lose their houses because banks wanna gamble with our money and implode the economy? Get fucking real. People who think stealing from corporations is unethical are illiterate sheep. Yummy face. You did good, son. Lol, that's a legendary win. And honestly, it's their fault for not having security or cameras. In our incarnation are you doing? Lol, bank without cameras or security. SMFH. W. This seems to be a fake story. The situation couldn't happen before the invention of cameras. Closer to TVs in banks. It doesn't matter if the stall that you were in didn't have a camera, they have a bunch of cameras all over the bank, inside and outside. Most likely you wouldn't have gotten away. Especially if you're just grabbing random packs, you might have gotten a die pack. I'm calling bluff. I'd like to know what you did with the money. No cameras in a bank post 2010. Fake AF. This is how people get caught. Unless you're 100 years old. There absolutely were cameras there. They left you alone with all the money. When you left, monies was missing. And they never followed up. You probably got that teller fired for stealing when the money came up short, or possibly even arrested. Why would you brag about balling on stolen money like that was something to be proud of? You're a thief. Thanks for the confession. I dare you to go give it to the authorities. POSSMH. You probably got that poor teller fired. Good for you. Banks are evil. We should all help each other out with this shit. We need a steal at my job. Tears of joy. Sounds like you did things in the perfect order to get away with it. Don't act guilty, and if it comes down to it, deny, deny, deny. They need proof to prosecute. The only downside is you may cost that lady her job. You should be ashamed. LMAO, yay, right. It most likely got the teller fired and probably prosecuted. If you could pay it back, telling them that your actions may have costed the teller's job and their freedom. I don't know what would happen, but you probably would get a suspended sentence for robbery. Maybe try to find the person you robbed and message them that you stole from there till while they were not looking. Honestly, you've got a great story, lol. Just make sure you save it for the right audience. Depending on your age, it's quite possible to get away with. Sometimes we do things without thinking, and he may have done it for a number of reasons. I want to know what she spent the money on. I know see camera, therefore be no camera. Never assume there are no cameras. I don't believe you. Win for the teen that didn't get caught. Woman shrugging, medium skin tone. I'm in my late 40s and have never known a time without cameras in a bank. Did you live in Cullman, Alabama? Yeah, you did in your hole. I don't believe you. Unless this was like before the 1960s, I'm gonna call bullshit, lol. Wait, so you stole the deposit money from your dad, or was there a whole other set of cash sitting there? I wanna know. Oh, this is so fake. Open mouth smile. So this happened in 1972. How much did you get? A situation like that is never win-win. He might just to hide the fact that he likes $K. A teen, and you didn't get caught. So fucking what? When you were a teen in the 60s. Because since the 70s all banks have cameras. I call load of shit on this one. Folks. You made a stupid mistake when you were young. We all make mistakes. Just learn from it and move on. No more dwelling on it. Just continue to do better and be a good person. I call BS, where there are no video cameras. The teller paid for your heist. Confession online isn't a good idea, buddy. Just saying. Wait, you guys have dads? Well, it sounds like the money was stolen from dad and not the bank. I'm sure they recount the money and adjust the balance on his account, so that's probably why the bank didn't care, lol. Probably figured since you brought it in, you can take some out too. It's your money after all. I've had multiple bank errors occur to me. Most prominently, a $2,000 bank error in my favor, until a few hours later I got a call from the branch manager saying, "Please can you authorize a reversal?" Which I obliged to. I love when people on Reddit shit all over a grown adult for shit they did as children. Yes, a teenager is still a child. I'm a very different person at 35 than I was at 15. Is what it is. May have cost her her job.